Hi, hello, good evening, everyone. Warm welcome to one and all to INTRAZON 2.0, India's largest retail intraday traders online conference. Friends, I'm your host, Ashok Devanampriya from Traders Gurukul. It's a great pleasure to see people joining us in great numbers. Thanks to our media partner, Money Control Pro, and our title sponsor, Espresso, for joining us on board to take this to take this lovely intraday conference to a wider group of traders and investors across this country. I would love to introduce our first speaker of the event, Mrs. Swapnaja Sharma, a very good friend of mine. She is a director of Words Unlimited, an active trader, passive investor, and a passionate trainer. She has trained more than 500 active traders so far. She has been a very popular person in the YouTube. She has been awarded many times for her various activities related to stock trading. She has been in the market for close to 12 years now. Swapnaja, on behalf of whole family here, I extend my warm welcome for you into this program today.
Thank you, Ashok. It's my pleasure.
So friends, today's session is on the Bank Nifty intraday trading system. So before we kick off, couple of important updates. The session will start every day from 8 p.m. to till 10 p.m. We start with the speaker session, which goes on for about 75 to 90 minutes, and we will keep exclusive 30 minutes for Q&A. We are going to meet every day till the end of this month, where 12 active traders will be sharing 12 different intraday strategies, and there's a lot of learning that is ahead in the days to come. All right, with this, I would like to hand over the stage to Swapnaja. Ma'am, the stage is yours. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ashok. Well, today's topic is the Bank Nifty intraday trading system. Okay. And Ashok, would like to talk about this?
Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us give a big round of applause and our special appreciation to Espresso, a Sharekhan company, who accepted as a title sponsor for INTRAZON 2.0. The beauty about Espresso is that it is a Sharekhan company. So they are one of the largest stockbroking firms in the country with almost like 23 years of experience. They are one of the first movers to introduce online trading system in India. They do more than 1 million trades every day. They punch more than 1 million orders every day. That is a kind of expertise that Espresso leadership and their management bring on the table. They have an exclusive offer. They never charge for a loss-making trade. So one of the very few discount brokers in this country who charge only when you profit. More details in the upcoming slides. Let's kick off.
All right. Well, guys, I'm Swapnaja Sharma, a full-time trader and mentor, founder of Words Unlimited. I stay in Gwalior, MP. I have 13 plus years of experience in the stock market, and I believe in an extensive money management system. I own a YouTube channel by name Swapnaja Sharma, which has recently crossed 100K subscribers, where I share my analysis about Nifty and Bank Nifty daily at 9 p.m. And my channel has been awarded by YouTube as well as a creator on the rights. So that's all about me. So let's get started. There is a myth in the public is that intraday trading is very easy way of earning quick bucks daily. But as a trader, we all know that it's not the case. Intraday trading needs more sharper skill set than perhaps any other style of trading, be it any instrument, stock, future, or options. And that's why many people, especially who have burned their hands, always keep advocating in investing over intraday trading, right? And with due respect to their experience, I agree to disagree. I think intraday trading is simple. but not easy. Now, you all must be thinking why I said simple. Just because my rules of intraday tradings are very simple. Those who know me or attended my previous webinars must be knowing that I like my strategies to be very simple and with minimum possible indicators so that we can execute the trades flawlessly without any confusion. Now let's address the second part of my statement, but not easy. Yes, it's not easy because sticking to given rules is not easy for those who doesn't have any trading discipline. But on the other hand, those who have the trading discipline generate handsome ROI through intraday. Well, I know that you all must be now waiting for the strategy part to start quickly, right? But before starting that strategy part, I just want to talk about psychology part. Just because if strategy alone would have been so powerful, then every trader must have been the super successful trader. But as we all know, this is not the case. So to become successful trader, we need to work on three important aspects. Okay, these are very important aspects. So the first is trading psychology. The second important aspect is trading logic. And the third one is trading strategy. Look, I'm an intraday trader and I need trending market to make money, right? So what is basically first trading psychology is to stick to the given rule under any circumstances, right? Because that actually helps to build our psychology. Then the logic, as an intraday player, as an intraday trader, I need trending market. So without that, I cannot make money. So you should know when to initiate or avoid the trade, when to open the trade or when not to open the trade. So that logic part, that is the logic part, and we'll talk extensively on that particular thing when we'll open the chart. Okay. And yes, trading strategy. And as you know, every trading strategy has some entry points and exit points. But it's what I meant is there is one entry point and two exit points. And those two exit points are one in the form of SL and other in the form of target, right? So we'll just talk about some part about improving your trading psychology. I'll only open the trade. So if you stick to these rules, whatever I'm writing here on this particular slide, if you only stick to these rules or you will write this rule somewhere on the wall, it will really help you to develop your trading psychology. And the first one is I'll only open the trade when all my trading rule will be satisfied. The second, I'll exit my trade only when all my exit rules will be satisfied. And SL is my friend and I'll place it in the system, not in my mind. And if you work on these three sentences, it will actually help you to improve your psychology. Because as an intraday trader, your psychology play an important role more than your strategy. So we'll start this webinar. Now, I just want to tell you that at the end of the webinar, what would be the key learning points? And those are the first, when to trade with the trend. So at the end of the webinar, what you will learn, when to trade with the trend, when to trade against the trend, and when not to trade. And guys, the third point here, which I have mentioned, when not to trade, it is way more important than when to trade. Okay, because you should know when to open your trade. You should know when to risk your hard-earned money into the market, right? So basically, I'll start when we'll go on the particularly on the charts, I'll start my all the webinar by telling you when not to trade. Okay, then we'll go to the part when to trade again with the trend, and the third one will be when to trade against the trend. So now we'll just go through the strategy part, and I know you all must be waiting for this particular part. Okay. So the thing is, what we need a bunch of EMAs. So the first thing is we need 13 EMA. Okay, why 13 EMA? Whatever EMAs I'm using, it has a very strong logic behind it. Okay. So the first 13 EMA. Why 13 EMA? When the candle starts trading away from the 13 EMA, it comes back to 13 EMA again, be it on any time frame. And this logic saves many times from getting into false trades. Okay, I'll just explain you all this on the chart. We'll just go through this theoretical part first. 20 EMA, it acts as a cushion to the price. How? That I'll again explain you on the chart. And 100 EMA, it acts as a great support or resistance. Okay. Now we will be using the candles, and you all must be knowing what are the strong candles and what are the weak candles. So here are a couple of strong candles and weak candles. The bearish candle and there is a bullish candle. And the third part is marking swing high and low, and how to mark those. With that, I'll tell you on the chart itself. So guys, let's dive in. Okay, here ends the PPT part. Now I hope you can see the charts, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Just give me a second. I'll just put this. Now, guys, this session will be an interactive session where I'll be asking you some questions so that I would be able to understand whether you are understanding the concept or not. So whenever I will ask the question, please do respond. Now these are the this is the chart. Now as this I'm talking this all about intraday. So intraday, the time frame will be 3 minutes. Okay, we'll use 3-minute time frame, right? This is the very first point. Now as I said, we'll be using 3 EMAs, which is 13 EMA, 20 EMA, and 100 EMA. All right. A very basic thing is when the 13 EMA is greater than 20 EMA and that it is greater than 100 EMA, the trend is up. Okay. And when the 13 EMA is less than 20 EMA and is less than 100 EMA, the trend is down. This is very, very basic rule. Okay. So whenever we'll find these kind of stuff, the 13 is greater than 20 is greater than 100, according to our strategy, it's the trend is up and vice versa. Fine. Now I'll just hide this price action once. So yeah, now see this. These are EMAs. Okay, I've just hide that price action there, so you won't be able to see any candles right now. So this black line is 100 EMA. Okay, this orange line is 13 EMA, and this blue line is 20 EMA. All right. And we don't need this RSI. So I'll just, yeah, that's it. This is what we need for our strategy. Now, first thing, as I said, the logic part, when not to trade. See, whenever these EMAs, especially the 13 and 20 EMAs are very close or very near or even merged into 100 EMA like this, we are not going to open any trade. Okay, I'll just mark these, see, I'll just mark this. Just a second. Yeah, I'm just marking these areas. See, these are the points when we are not going to open the trade. Whenever we'll see that 13, now see, this is the thing. I'm again marking these areas. Whenever you'll see that 13, 20 and 100 are very close to each other, or here you can see they are almost merged into each other, we are not going to open the trade. And Guys, this is the very important point that as I just told you, we should know when to risk our money in the market. And we are not going to risk our money when there is this kind of situation where all the EMAs are merged together. Now, if I just now unhide this price action, now you'll understand why I said so. See, the price actually went nowhere. These are the signs of choppy markets. Now, if you can see these, what are these dotted lines? These are the session breaks. So this is the one day, this is the other day, this is the third day kind of thing. So these are the session breaks, right? But whenever you will find these EMAs are close together or merged together, you will see the sign of choppy markets. So always avoid to open your trade into such markets. See this. Again, we've marked this area. And what happened? Price actually gone nowhere. Okay. It is just the choppiness. It is just the SL hitting case and nothing else than that. Now, again, we've marked certain areas here somewhere. Yeah. See this. What happened? Price actually got nowhere. I'll show you such more examples. I'll again hide this price action and we'll mark such areas. Okay. So you can understand this concept better. See this. What happened here? Those EMAs are very close to each other. And if I unhide this price action now, you'll see actually price has gone nowhere. So as an intraday trader, this is the very important learning that now maybe from the next market session, you would be able to understand when to open the trade and when not to open the trade. Right? I hope this point is clear so that I can go ahead. Can you just type yes, no, or whatever your question or doubt is?
Yes. So Apnaja, we can take Q&A at the end. So let's please proceed.
No, okay. Can you just, tell me a couple of questions of whether it is understood or not, so that I can proceed.
Yes, I've got the confirmation. Yes.
Sure. Okay. Fine.
Yeah. Thank you.
Can't I see the answers directly?
You can see if you have two monitors, but I'm watching it. Don't worry.
I do have two monitors, but
So then
okay.
probably you can move the questions tab on the right side of your monitor. There you can see the comments.
Fine.
And I'm
All
continuously watching the section. So that
Mm-hmm.
any communication I will connect.
Fine, no problem.
Superb.
All right. Fine. So I hope you have understood the concept. So the very important point of my slides today that when not to open the trade. Now we'll see when to open the trade, right? For that, we need to mark some swing high and swing low and how we are going to do that. Now see this. Here you can see this area, right? I'll again mark this area. The 100, the EMAs are very close to each other in this particular area. I'll just now remove all the drawings. Now, you can see, our first rule is 13 EMA should be greater than 20 and should be greater than 100. So the trend is up. Now here you can see the trend is up. Now what we need to do, when the trend is up, then the price will start to move ahead, okay, move up. And what is the logic of 13 EMA? That whenever price start to trade away from the 13 EMA, it has to fall back to 13 EMA again, okay? So in that fashion, it makes first swing high. So this, if I mark here, this is my swing high. See this is my swing high. I have just marked my swing high here. Now price is again falling, right? Now what I want, now I have the confirmation that the trend is up, right? This is my swing high. Now I just want one candle which is actually piercing to my this level, which I have already marked as a swing high. I hope you can see the charts right? I've zoomed it enough. So this is my piercing candle, which is actually piercing my previous swing high. And here is my trade. This is the time where I should open my trade. So I will open my trade on the high of this candle, and my SL would be the low of this candle. Got it? So whatever the high is, now if I see the high of this candle is 37,886. Okay. So my price would be see right now the high is 37,886. So I'll place my price plus 1 rupees. Okay. So my price would be 37,887. And same way, I'll place my SL minus 1 rupees. The low minus 1 rupees when I want to go long. Very simple rule. Fine. So, and what is the risk to reward ratio? I actually insist people that at least you should wait for 1:2. Okay. But if you are playing with multiple lots, what you should do, book half your lots. Suppose you have 4 lots, book half of your lots, like 2 lots on 1:2, and just book half of your 2 lots. Just try to write the trend, and how to do so, that I'll tell you. But have you understood the concept when to open the trade? I'll just explain it to you again. Now see what happened here. I'll just remove this drawing. See this. Here, what has happened? 13 EMA is lesser than 20 EMA and is lesser than 100 EMA. The EMAs are not close to each other. Now it has come down. It made the first swing low, right? So I'm just marking this swing low, right? Now I want one piercing candle. Now the trend is down. Okay, that's the first confirmation. But now I want to open the trade and I'm waiting for the right opportunity. Now this is my opportunity, this candle. So my SL should be here. My entry should be here. And my first target is 1:2. So if I see, just calculate the target here. So this is my first target. This is somewhere here 1:2. Okay. That's it. So what we need, first we need the confirmation of the trend, right? Again, I'll show you some examples. See, we have beautiful trend here. Now what happened here? See this. The trend is up. Okay, 13 is greater than 20, is greater than 100. Now I have just marked the swing high. See, this is my swing high because the price has moved like this. It has come like this. Again, it moved like this, then this and this. This is the price action. I'll just first mark my swing high. Okay, and I need one piercing candle. This is my opening trade. So at the high of this trade, I'll place my buy order. The low of this particular candle, it will be as SL. And first, my target would be 1:2, and then I'll try to write the trend. Okay. Now, how to write the trend? See, when the trend is very clear. See, whenever you know that how the trend works, whenever market goes up, it doesn't always go like this. It goes up, it comes, there's a pullback, then it again goes up, there's a pullback, then it again goes up, there's a pullback. Now, what about these pullback? Actually, whenever there is a strong trend in the market, it always pull back till 13 EMA. Okay, always pull back till 13 EMA. When there is a strong trend in the market, okay, that the cushion of this 13 and 20, you will always see that price is falling to 13 or 20, and now then again it is getting pushed back. Again it is getting pushed back. So if I can show you the fine example of this, when there is a actually nice trend. Let's see this. Now see this. There is a trend. Then again it is going to this cushion area, and again it is coming down. It is like that. Now this is altogether a trend reversal, and I'll tell you how to trade this also. But for right now, this is the trend. See, whenever market has to fall, how it falls? See, first swing low, it is going back to 1320 pocket. Again it is coming down, it is going back to 13. Again it is coming down, it is going back to 13. Again it is coming down, it is back to this. and then the trend stop. So this is how you get the trend, but you need to write this trend. So again, in this particular example, this is my what is this? This is 13 is less than 20 is less than 100. The trend is down. Okay, there is a quite a lot distance between these EMAs, and this is my swing low. I'll just mark first my swing low. Now this is my candle. Okay, this is my breaching candle. So the SL should be high of that candle, and the entry should be low of that candle, minus 1 rupees, and this is the trend. So first my target you should book on 1:2. So here, see this. If I mark the 1:2 here, okay, this is my 1:2 target. Okay, but as I said, if you are playing with multiple lots, book half of your lots here and wait. So now it is coming down. It is again going to 13 EMA, and again it started coming down. So this should be your TSL. What is TSL? It is trailing SL. Okay. Then again it is coming to 13 EMA. Now it is again coming down. Now then again this should be your TSL. What is TSL? Trailing SL. Now again it is coming down and it is coming here. And again it is coming down. So now this should be your TSL. This is how you should write the trend. Got it? Any confusion?
So far, so good.
Understood, but look further to understand when we know the price is going to trend making swing high. Okay, I'll just again tell you the swing high and swing low concept. See this now. This is a very beautiful trending day, right? The EMAs are all apart from each other. Now what happened in this particular day? Market opened gap up. What was the trend here? The trend was up, right? Now market actually went up like this. Again, it came here, but we got our first swing high here. So we'll just mark this swing high. Okay. Now I want one piercing candle to this particular level, which I have just marked, right? And this is my candle. See this. This is my candle. The high, the opening price would be the high plus 1 rupees, right? This is my entry price. High plus 1 rupees, and SL would be low minus 1 rupees. That's it. It needs to get activated, right? The very next candle it got activated. Now this is the trend. Now if I go by 1:2 rules, my target here is this. Yeah, approximately this is my 1:2 target. But you never know when can market give you strong trend. Okay, so what you'll do, at least you will book half of your lot up till here, and you will place TSL for the rest of your particular stock, sorry, futures or lot size, right? So first TSL would be this, because it has come near to 13 EMA. Again it got pushed back. Again it has come here. I'll just delete this now. Yeah, again it has come here. Okay, this is your TSL, because the price actually moved further, right? Then what happened here? It went up. It again come to this particular pocket and actually tried to push further. But this is your TSL. If I mark this TSL, and here your TSL got hit. Okay, but you actually tried to ride this trend as much as you can. So this is how one should ride the trend. If there is a trend in market, you have to ride. You have to have, as an intraday trader, you have to have those skills to ride the trend. So for that, first you need to know when not to open the trade and when to open the trade. And we need confirmation. It is like it started moving like this. Okay, any trend, it starts moving like that. And this is not the, see, every strategy has its own success ratio. This strategy has around 60 to 65% of a success ratio. Fine. But whenever you get this particular trade, just at least try to be in that particular trade in at least for 1:2. And then you will make nice amount of money out of this strategy. But you have to be there at least for 1:2. And when there is a trend, with the help of TSLs, you can ride a very strong trend and you can make a week's money in a one day for that particular matter. And and this strategy is not only for particular bank nifty. You can use this strategy for nifty. You can use this strategy for stocks. You can use this strategy for commodity. You can use it for anything when there's a price action. But first, you need to have the confirmation that, see, now we'll take some SL examples where SL got hit. See, now here's one such examples now. Although technically SL hua nahi hit, but we'll still talk about it, right? Now this is the gap up opening, massive gap up opening. Okay, of course the trend is up. Now this is my first swing high, and I'll just mark this swing high. Okay, this is my first swing high, and as I'll always say, ki just put your entry price the high plus 1 rupees, just because of this kind of conditions. You can say. But if you're not placing it, then your SL is going to get hit here. And why this SL is going to get hit here? Because as I said, the 13 EMA logic, okay, it is very, very strong logic. Whenever price actually starts to trade away from the 13 EMA, it has to come back to 13 EMA. Okay. So when there is a huge difference between the price action and the 13 EMA, better don't open the trade. So as I said, the logic actually plays a major role in intraday trading. It's not just the strategy. Strategy won't make you rich. Okay, alone it won't make you rich. If you add the bit of logic to it, yes, that strategy will give you a hell lot of money. Again, we'll see some more examples. We have seen just this. Chalo, we'll see Nifty ka examples. Now see this beautiful, beautiful trend it is. Okay. Now I'll start with this day. Okay. What is the trend? Trend is downtrend. Now just see this. Okay. It is coming down. It is again going back to 13 EMA. But what it is giving us? It is giving us the swing low. So we'll just mark the swing low. Okay. Now what I want one piercing candle. This is the candle which actually I was waiting. See, if there is a trend, it will give you the piercing candle. And the stronger the piercing candle, the stronger the trend you will get. Okay. It is as simple as that. So this is my piercing candle. So this is my confirmation for my opening of trade. So my entry price would be low minus 1 rupees. My SL would be high plus 1 rupees. And first my target is 1:2. So this somewhere here is 1:2. So here I should get out if you're playing with one lot, but if you're playing with multiple lot, I would suggest wait. Now what happened in this particular trend? It came down. Okay. It came down. It has gone to 13 EMA, this pocket, 13 and 20 EMA ka pocket. And it actually give you this swing high. So this is your TSL for this trend. Now again you are riding this trend. Again it is going back to that pocket. Again it is coming down. Again it is going back to that pocket. And whenever, see, now this is the exit point. I should talk about this now. This is the exit point. There are a couple of exit points for this strategy. The one we've seen ki 1:2, right? The second is TSL. And the third one, whenever price actually is closing above this 20 EMA. Okay. In the case of the downtrend, whenever price is closing above 20 EMA, this should be your exit point. Because after that, whenever actually such case happens, then the price goes to 100 EMA, basically. So that I'll talk in the third part. But right now you should know this the three exit point. That rather there is a four exit point. The first one is SL. The second one is 1:2 ka target. The third one is TSL. And the fourth one is this above 20 or below 20 exit point, which is above or below 20 EMA. Above in the case of downtrend and below is the case of uptrend. So this strategy basically has these four exit points. So you can actually grab maximum out of the trending day, and you should grab maximum out of the trending day. And then only you can make intraday trader, you can be a successful intraday trader. If you are not able to, ride such trends as a intraday trader, then it's of no use. You're just making your broker rich by just taking some random trades. Okay, for by just getting into trade for not even 1:1 target. You're just making your broker rich. You're not getting rich at all. For you to getting rich, you need to catch such trends with all these logics and rules, because the strategy is very simple. Logic is very simple. You just need to follow. You just need those confirmations. That's it, to open the trade. Is it clear up till now, or do you want me to show some more examples? Is this EMA strategy applicable only bank nifty? That I've just answered. You can apply to anything. What is the time frame? Time frame is for intraday. Time frame is always 3 minutes. Okay. How to identify piercing candle? Very simple. What is piercing candle? Piercing candle, it means that the candle which is opening above your swing high ka level. You have just marked this swing high, swing low. Now this, what is piercing? Piercing means this candle is opening above your level, above your marked swing low, and closing below the swing low. This is the piercing candle. That's it. First, what you need, whenever the trend is starting, now here you can see the trend is coming down, but whenever there is a strong trend, okay, it will again go back to 13 EMA. Now what you have to do, you just need to mark first, and you just then need to wait. Whenever there is a trade, it will give you piercing candle. Whenever there is not a trend, it won't give you piercing candle. It is as simple as that. If it is giving you piercing candle, open your trade. If it is not giving you piercing candle, forget it. We'll see such cases like this. Let's see. We'll take any random day. Okay, now see this case. Now again, the beautiful part of this strategy is you guys must be all must be experiencing FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. That okay, there was a trend, but we couldn't catch it. But like this, as I said, when there is a strong trend in the market actually gives you couple of entries. There are multiple entries you can get with the same logic. If there is a trend, you can see these are the EMAs. If there is a trend, you can see the started, it is going back to 13 EMA. This is your swing low. Okay. Now if it has to continue, it will give you one piercing candle. Okay. Again, it will come down. Again, it will go to 13 EMA. Okay. Now this is your second swing low. You will just mark it. If in case you have missed this entry, wait for this entry. If it has to continue, if it has to go in a downtrend, it will give you again one piercing candle. So at least you can get this particular candle. So this is your SL. This is your entry. There's your entry. And again, it will come down. Again, it will retrace back to 13 EMA. Okay. If the trend is strong, again, it can come down. Again, you can enter it here. So now we'll see one such example where we were talking about this particular day. This day is 16th of November, right? What happened? The trend is down. Okay. It actually came down here like this. This is the swing low I've marked. Okay. Why I actually chose to take this trade? Because those EMAs are apart, right? Now it has the swing low is there. It again got back to 13 EMA, and this is the piercing candle. This is not a strong candle, so you can actually avoid it. But still, as a strategy, we'll just what we'll do. This will be our SL. This is our entry. Okay, and first my target is 1:2, right? So this is my, okay, here actually we got 1:2, but there are certain points we don't get 1:2 and our SL get hit. Here we got the 1:2. At least we booked half of our lot size. And this is the TSL. Again, it came down. But now what happened in this case? I got the new swing low, right? See, again, I'll mark this particular level. This is my new swing low. Now what I need one piercing candle now. If this trend has to continue, it will give me one piercing candle. Here, it actually gave me one piercing candle. But what happened here? This particular setup has not got activated. Why? Because we need low -1 rupees, right? This rule, -1 rupees. So here you can see the very next candle trade got actually got into the uptrend. So it went up. So here I got saved basically. Okay, we'll actually see some more examples of SL hitting cases. Okay, there's a freak trade here. Just a minute, I just need one SL hitting case. Okay, now we'll just see this when we don't get the entry. Now you can see there's a huge gap down in the market. Okay, market came down. The trend is of course down. Yeah, and it has given us one swing low. I'm just marking this swing low. You have to mark this swing low with the wick, considering all the wick. Okay, so I've marked this swing low. Now, if this trend has to continue, what it has to give me? One piercing candle here. But can you see such case here? No. Then there is no trend for me, right? Just because market has opened gap down doesn't mean that it will go down. It has given me one swing low, but I don't have any such piercing candle to show that this trend will continue. No. Then market actually went up. That's it. Now see here. Here is the SL hitting case. Nice. Although 13 EMA it has come here. It has given me this swing high here. There is still no SL hitting case because if it has to continue, what market would have given me? It would have given me one bullish candle here, one piercing bullish candle, right? But what happened in this case? It went up. It went up, 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 up. It came down to 13 EMA for the retracement, but the trend wasn't that strong. So it again just went up a little bit and came down. And there is a no trade in the market. There is just a choppiness, right? So in days like this, you are actually saved by not opening any trade, right? So is the concept clear? Can we just a second? I'm going through your questions. Can we use this in 5 minutes and 15 minutes? No. Use this particular strategy in 3 minutes. Because whatever I'm telling you, these are my observation over the years, and I always use 3 minutes for intraday. Okay. Can you summarize? Okay, I will show more examples. Okay, I will. Can we not enter at retesting of 13 EMA? No. See, this is the retesting of 13 EMA, right? But you don't know whether that trend is strong or not. Because if you enter here, now see this. The chances of getting your SL hit is very high in this case. We don't know that after getting into 13 EMA, whether it will bounce back to again, to this particular point. So we need the confirmation. That's it. We are going to risk our hard-earned money only on the confirmed trades. No random trades, period. Plus 1 rupees is equal to, does mean this strategy is for future. Yeah, we are talking about Nifty Bank Nifty. So this is for 1 rupees is like 1 point, right? So this is for future. So that's why I'm showing you this future chart. Identifying the swing is little difficult. No, see, now I'll tell you one thing. Okay, we'll see this example. What happened here? Okay, this is the classic example first of SL hitting. Okay, now this is the high. Okay, whenever first it makes high, this is the recent high, right? Then it came down. So what is the, it actually went up to this point and then it came down. So this is my swing high. Okay, if the price is going down and again it is going back, so this is my swing low. That is what we are marking. That's it. So this, in this case, this is my suppose swing high. Now what I want in this case, actually I didn't got any piercing candle. See this, if I can zoom it enough. I want piercing candle, but in this case there is no piercing candle. There is again one independent candle above this particular line. So I will not open the trade. But then what it has given me again another swing high. So now I'll just shift my swing high here. Now what I need one confirmation candle here, right? But what happened then after that? It went down to 13 EMA. The price got pushed back, but again it came down to 100 EMA. And as I said, 100 EMA actually act as a great support and resistance. But this swing high, okay, I got the piercing candle here. Are you getting my point? This is the piercing candle. Now, why this is piercing? Because this candle actually opened below the swing, below this particular swing high and closed above this swing high. So this is piercing my level. So this is the piercing candle. I will open my entry. This is my entry. Okay, this is my SL, the low -1, and the entry would be high +1. And at this particular candle, my order got activated, and this is the trend. Again, it came down to 13. Again, it has given me one swing high. So this is my new swing high. So those who have actually, missed this entry here can open the trade here on this particular candle, right? Now again, this is my entry. This is my SL. Now again, it is going up. Now again, it is coming down. I've got the third swing high. See this. Now those who have missed earlier two entries can open the trade here on this particular candle. This is my entry. This is my SL. And this is my trade. Again, it came down. Again, it went back. Those again who got missed the entry here can open the trade here. But here the day actually closed. This is the session break. So this is how you can get multiple entries. Okay. And when the trend is strong, you actually tend to get basically multiple entries, and basically you can do pyramiding as well. If you are using TSL, see, this is 1:2. We have booked your particular first half lots, right? But this is my first TSL. This is my second TSL. This is my third TSL. And on these particular levels, you can actually pyramid your position. You can add your lots. Here, if you are already into it, you can add your lots. Here, you can add your lots. If there is a strong trend in market. So instead of opening trades, random trades, or when there is a no trend in the market, instead of opening your trade there, better choose to trade only on the trending days. But the thing is, you need to be skilled enough with the simple strategy. This is very, very simple strategy, right? There is no complex strategy at all. There is no bunch of indicators like 5-8 indicators on the chart and this and that. What you need, you just need 3 EMAs and You need those swing high and swing low. That's it. You need one nice piercing candle. And that's it. How many of you can ride, are able to ride such kind of trends when there is a trending day in the market? Just answer me. Is there any lag or something like that?
There is no such lag.
No lag, na?
Yeah. It's perfect.
Okay.
People have to respond, right? There are a lot of questions coming up. I will pick it up one by one. You go ahead. You please go ahead.
Okay, fine. Okay, guys, is this concept understood, or should I go ahead? Just type yes, no, so that I can understand.
Yes, please go ahead.
Can you see the replies? I'm not able to. Yeah, okay, fine. All right. Fine. All right. Now we'll see the third part, that first we've seen when not to trade, right? And second we've seen when to open the trade. Now we'll see when to trade against the trend. Okay, and now how to do that. Basically, see, to trade against the trend, we need a strong trend. Now, what against the trend mean? When there is a bull trend, okay, so that trend should be very strong to take the opposite trend. Now, whenever, see, now again, these are all the observations, but I'll tell you, see, whenever there is a strong trend, and as I first told you that when this particular price actually closes above with the strong candle, above this 20 EMA, the chances that the trend will change. So this is the trend we have seen. This is a very strong downtrend, right? But here what happened? Here the price actually changed. Price actually closed above 20 EMA, right? So whenever the first rule is, whenever you're trading against the trend, always reduce your lot size, okay? Position size. Always you should reduce your position size, right? And now if this is the my again entry, this can be my SL, or the last swing low can be my SL. Okay, and you can write the trend at least till 100 EMA. So here we'll see that actually price went up, it came down, again it went up, it came down, and then it went up to 100 EMA. Okay, so you can get this kind of trade against the trend. The trend was actually down, right? And at 100 EMA, better book your profits, because at 100 EMA, whether it will take the rejection or it will go in a consolidation mode. Always on any time frame you can observe that, on any time frame. And whatever logic I'm telling you on this particular thing, the 13 and 20 and 100, you can apply it on any time frame and see the things. First, go and do back study whatever I've told you right now. Okay. Again, see this. We'll go for the strong trend. Now see the trend. What was the trend here? The trend was down here. Now there are again two ways to look at to it. First, this particular candle which actually closed above 20 EMA. So this is the recent swing low, right? You can place your SL here. That's why you need to reduce the position size. Okay. What happened? This actually got activated by this particular candle, and it went up to 100 EMA. Then again it took the resistance. Here in this case, the 100 EMA was pretty much closer to this particular price action, this particular EMAs, right? But whenever there is such gap between 100 EMA and these two EMA, you will get nice trend, as we've just seen right now. Here we have seen, right? Because the gap was huge. The gap was huge. So from this, you will get a very nice trade till 100 EMA. I'll show you some examples of it. Again, now see, you will not open this kind of trade. Again, the logic part is, see this. This particular candle has closed above 20 EMA, right? But you will not open the trade. Although this trade hasn't got activated, but still, why you will not open the trade? Just because the recent swing low is somewhere here, right? And the distance from this to this is very high than distance from 100 EMA to this. So this is not good risk to reward ratio, right? So better not to open the trade. It's as simple as that. If you go by logic, you will understand. Why shouldn't I open the trade like this? Because the swing low, the recent swing low is here. The gap between the entry and exit point SL is huge, and the targets are very narrow, very minimal. So better don't open the trade. Now here, this is the reverse trend I'm talking about. See this, very beautiful trade here. This piercing candle closing below 20 EMA, right? The trend is up, the strong up trend, right? Now you can place this as your SL, or this is the strong candle. So always play strong candle as a good, the high of that particular strong candle is very good SL, play here. And see, there's a huge gap between 100 and this particular price action. So very next candle, the trade got activated, and actually it came down to 100 EMA here. Now again, as I said, on 100 EMA, it will take the resistance. Now in this case, it will take the support, and it may consolidate also. So here's the thing. Always see this particular pattern, what I'm telling you. Again, see here. The price actually closed here. Now the distance is very less here, right? But the price closed below this 20 EMA. And then what happened? Eventually it came to 100. And with 100, in this case, it acted as a support. And again, the price got bounced back. Right? Now again, if I'll tell you for the bank nifty. And always calculate your risk first. In this case also, the price got close here. This was the recent swing low. Okay. So this low is the distance between these two, and distance between the 100 and EMA is almost a 1:1. So better not open the trade. Right? So you should know when to open the trade and when shouldn't open the trade. When to risk your hard-earned money. You should know this. But when there is a strong candle, and see, this is the strong candle, okay, closing above this 20 EMA, it has to go to 100. Although the risk reward ratio is not in favor, but actually strong candle has its own magic. Now here, see this. This is a beautiful trade. When there is a nice strong candle, you can actually place your SL right below to that particular candle, okay, and this is your entry point, and this is the trade, and eventually it went up to 100 EMA. So this is your SL, this is your entry, and this is your target. 100 EMA is your target, and at 100 EMA, whether it can, as this is the downtrend, right? So it will take resistance, or it may go into consolidation mode. This is how you should, this is when you should trade against the trend. Yeah, the trend, this is the trend reversal I'm talking about. When to open the trade, when you want to go against the trend. Can you show on 18 November chart how to enter and exit? Sure, we'll see. On Bank Nifty, this is the 18 November chart. Yeah. See, the trend is of course the downtrend, right? Because all the EMAs first it went up, went to 100 EMA, right? Then it came down. It actually made its swing low here. So I'll just mark this swing low. Now what I want, again, price went to 13 EMA. It came down. What I want one piercing candle. This is my piercing candle. So first my target is 1:2. So I'll just this is 1:2. Yeah. So first my target is 1:2. Here is my thing. I have to book my targets here. 1:2 ka trade. Then you can place TSL here. But in this case, what happened? Actually, price got close above 20 EMA. So better get out of the trend. But it has given me one again swing low here. Now see, in this case, this is the second swing low I got. Price again went up, came down. Again, actually took support from my swing low. Again went up, came down. Took support from my swing low. There is none piercing candle. This particular candle actually went down, but gave closing above this particular swing high, swing low, right? So there is not a single piercing candle here. Got it? It actually took support from here, from here, from here, and then it went up. So it has to went up basically. Now here what happened? If I again hide this price action, where is that? Okay. Now again, if I hide this price action, what happened here? In this scene, see this. The EMAs are very close to each other. It means there should be choppiness and the actually market will go nowhere. And now if I again unhide this, you will see what exactly happened. There was just a choppiness, right? Just choppiness. Market was actually going nowhere. Clear? Any doubt? If you have any doubt, you can ask me.
Swapnaja, I have a bunch of questions which is parallelly lined up apart from the ones which we're getting in the GoToWebinar.
Yeah.
So I will shoot it out once the Q&A starts.
All right, fine, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So this is the thing. These are the three things basically in this particular thing we've learned when not to trade first, then how to trade with the trend, and how to trade against the trend. These are the three things. This I'm talking about Nifty and Bank Nifty future. But when you see this particular thing in stock, okay, there is one more element you need to add, and that I'll tell you. Now we'll just take the case of any trending stock. Suppose say Maruti, we've seen a couple of days back. It has actually it gave us good trending day, right? This is the day. Yeah, this was the day. See, now again see this. This is the Maruti stock, right? And again I'll hide this price action. See this. These are the points where you shouldn't take trades. Even these are okay, but this is the point where you shouldn't take trades. Okay, why? Because EMAs are very close to each other, right? But after such phases you will get some nice trend. Either it can be up or down, right? In this case we got very nice uptrend. Again I'll unhide those things. Now what happened at that day? See, first Maruti opened, gapped up. Okay, it made here swing high, first swing high. Now here I will not take trade, because although see in this case there is a nice volume rise than previous one. See, this is the volume, right? And you can see, okay, fine, this is the piercing candle and there is a volume, nice volume to it. But if I get more, the confirmation, the fourth confirmation would be volume when you are trading in stock. Okay, so again, suppose I have missed this entry. I have missed this entry. What is my next thing? I need to wait for another swing high. So this is my actual entry in Maruti. See this. This is the new swing high, right? It came down here and it has given me nice piercing candle with the kind of volume it has. And the candle itself was very, very strong. So I can actually risk my money here. High, this is the low. And again, 1:2. Of course, the first target would be. Now again, what happened? See this. This beautiful trend again went up, came down here on this particular 1320 ka cushion, but it has given me this high. Right? Now again, what happened? It has again given me the re-entry. See this. See the volume. See the candle structure, very, very strong. Now, if you have missed this entry, you can at least get into this entry. With the entry here, now here I can't say it 1 rupees, but at least put some, plus buffer in your price. Now in this case, high is 7755. So at least you can put 1 rupee here. Of course, you can put that for that particular price. Yeah. So entry SL, and this is the trend. Again, whenever there is a strong trend, what it will do, it will go up, it will retrace till 13 EMA. Again, it will go up, it will retrace, it will go up, it will retrace, it will go up, it will retrace. And here should be your TSL. Why? Because the price is closing below this 20 EMA. And now what the chances are, it can go up to 100 EMA. Right? These are the chances that it can go up to 100 EMA. In this case, of course, the trend was so strong, it actually continued. Again, it continued here. See this. This is my high. Again, a piercing candle. Again, there is a volume. It is going up, down, up, down, up, down. Here, again, the price is closing below 20 EMA, right? And again, it can go up to 100 EMA. Now, in this case, yes, it actually went up to 100 EMA. Got it? When you are actually deploying this strategy in the stocks, do check for the volume. If that piercing candle has a good volume, if the piercing candle is very strong, the chances that you will get a very, very nice trend. Is there audio issues, Ashok?
Fine, please go
Can
ahead.
you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, fine.
Please go ahead.
Yeah. So guys, these are the things where you can ride such trends, and you can you can risk your money intraday for the big risk to reward ratio. Minimum 1:2. You have to be there for 1:2. So now tell me if there are any questions, I'll just answer them. Because whatever I need to explain, I actually explained everything. Ashok?
Swapnaja, sounds good. Let's quickly move further and we can take up Q&A at the end. We can jump on to the next slides.
Okay. Yeah.
All right,
Sure.
Sachin, I need to have Sachin here. Sachin, I don't see you online, my friend.
Sure. Should I just minimize this and open that PPT?
No, you
right?
just keep the slides only. You can keep the slides only.
Yeah, that
Okay,
PPT slide.
unfortunately, Sachin is not in the panelist. I need to add him. Yeah, you go with the same PPT. I have add on the slides. Correct.
So till then, can we entertain some questions here?
Yeah, yep. So, friends, let me shoot out questions to you one by one. Okay, one of the biggest question is, what is EMA? Just take a couple of minutes to explain what is EMA, because many people have asked that question. Though it is very basic, please do devote some time.
Okay, fine. What is EMA? Basically, wait, where is my, just a second, guys. Yeah. See, EMAs are exponential moving averages. There is a simple moving average. There are two types of MAs moving averages. One is simple moving averages. One is exponential moving averages. And you can basically place that by in indicator. There is one called moving average exponential. If you click on that, you'll get the indicator here. And then go into the setting and choose whatever EMA you want to place. So here I have placed 13. You can choose whatever number you can. So this is how you can place that indicator. Basically, it's a average of the past 13 candles or whatever EMA you're choosing. If you're choosing 100 EMA, so it's an average of past 100 candles. It's like that. So next. Okay, what is the right time frame for this strategy is 3 minutes. And the next question, Ashok.
Yeah. Let me read it out. Why would you not take the trade as soon as 1320 100? Okay, 13, 20, 100. Why wait for pullback to 13 EMA and then piercing candle for trade? Question by Palak.
Because we need a confirmation. Many times it happens that there is a up move only, and that up move actually gets fizzle out, and where you get stuck. So that when it coming back to 13 EMA and again giving the piercing candle, that is the confirmation which we are looking for. So that piercing candle acts as a confirmation for your trade.
Okay, another basic question to you. Which website is best for graph analysis? By Ashutosh.
I use TradingView. And there are many, but I use TradingView.
So why do you use 13 EMA? What is so special about it? Is it because it's a Fibonacci number?
No, it's not because of Fibonacci number, but 13 EMA basically it's a universal EMA for me. It works for me on every time frame, be it on from 3 minutes to 1 month. And the logic is same. Whenever price actually tends to go away from 13 EMA, it has to come back to 13 EMA. And it's a universal EMA for me. So that's why.
Okay, sounds good. Is EMA helpful since they are lagging indicators and not leading? So the signal generated may be delayed and price would have moved in by Vihan Mazaibak.
Basically, EMA is actually only showing that the trend is up or down. We are taking the trade not on the EMAs, but on that piercing candles. Those EMAs are just giving us confirmation that, okay, when they are apart, that, okay, there might be a good trend. When they are merged into each other or they are very close to each other, we can say that, okay, this is not the time to open the trade. So those EMAs are basically telling us what kind of the market is. That's it. But our trading decision is on that piercing candle, which is piercing our swing high or swing low.
You said that when EMAs are close, we should avoid trades. But at the time when the EMAs are getting created, how do we know at that point if this is going to continue or it is going to trend?
See, that's why we need one. See, in this particular case, see, here are EMAs which are very close to each other, right? Now they are getting apart and making swing highs, right? So that's why we need one swing high. And then the confirmation that this trend will now continue. That's why we are waiting to get one swing high or swing low. That's it. When the EMAs are there, we don't know for how long they are going to be like this. That's why let them separate then, make a swing high or swing low, and then that will take a trade according to it. Because whenever they are together or merging into each other, they are actually going nowhere like this. You can see this. It's going nowhere. The price is just moving like this only. In this particular thing, you cannot take the trade.
Got it.
That's it.
Does volume has any significance in this strategy?
Yes, yes. Whenever there is a piercing candle and it is backed with the volume, then you can be assured that, yeah, there can be a nice trade you can get.
Okay, here is another interesting question by Anshul. He's asking, can we apply the same strategy for swing trading with a different time frame?
Yes, you can actually. And basically you can, with this same logic, you can choose any time frame. And you can choose any instrument too. I mean, be it in a stock, nifty, bank nifty, currency, commodity, anything.
Could you please explain again strong and weak piercing candle by Linda?
All right. What are strong candles? See, if this is the candle body, right? And when it has very small wick or no wick, this is the strong candle. What is the weak candle? These are weak candle. Why? Just because the wick of this particular candle is more than its body part. So these are the weak candle and these are the strong candles. This strong candle could be like this. Okay, this strong candle could be like this, or this strong candle could be like this. Okay, what we are seeing in the strong candle, the body part is more than 98% and 2% can be a weak part. And whenever there is such candle like this is a strong candle, right? And if it is again backed by the volume also, the trend, you can get a good trend. I mean, you can see this is the Maruti I've seen. If you can give me any name recently, can we see this Paytm ka? I haven't seen Paytm wala. परसों वो हुआ था. Just a second. Let's see कुछ trend मिला था क्या? Now see this. Actually, Paytm opened like this. इसका EMA actually started from this particular thing. 100 EMA तो this is actually starting getting displayed like this here only. But this is the swing low, first swing low. Even this is now again see what happened here. These are the EMAs merged into each other, right? And if you can see this swing low, if you just mark this kind of swing lows here, okay, because from here it went up, and here is the trade. Sorry, this is not a swing low, this is the swing low. Yeah, it came down, it went up. Okay, there's a again actually going nowhere, and this particular candle pierced Paytm wala candle, right? And this can be your SL, this can be your entry, and this is your reward. You can apply this any stock on 3-minute time frame. You will get the same structure. See, whenever there is a trend in the market in any instrument, you will get such thing. You will get a one up move, then the retracement, then the up move, then the retracement, then the up move, then the retracement. So at every this particular point, you can get the trade. And if there is a strong trade, you will get strong trend. You will get multiple entries. It is as simple as that.
Okay, sounds good. Sachin, can you go on mute? There's a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Sounds good. The next question is, can we not use any other indicator to support this strategy? Is EMA good enough in isolation?
No, these are for this particular logic which I've explained you. Whatever indicator we have used are good enough, are very sufficient. More the indicator, more the confusion. Basically, you need to have lesser indicators to actually execute the trades. So these are the best indicators for this particular simple logic, and that's it. You don't need actually any other indicator.
Sounds good. So how many trades do you take in a day? By Jayesh Devkule.
I cannot say this now because I don't know when the market will start trending. I just know how to catch the trend. Now it's not in my hand to trend the market, right? But whenever there is a trend, I catch the trend by this simple logic. And now it depends upon the market when it is going to give the trend or not going to give the trend. That I cannot tell. But I know when to open the trade. I know when to not open the trade. That's it. And as a trader, everyone should know this. Because in choppy market, in the sideways market, you're not going to mint the money. You have to have the trend. You have to have that price moving from A to B to get money out of it.
Sounds good.
Right?
Can this concept be applied to option trading by Mr.
Yes.
S. Chaudhary?
See, I'll tell you one thing. Whenever you see that there is a setup in Nifty, whenever you see that there is a setup in Bank Nifty, even if you open any ATM strike ka chart, right, you will see that there is a same structure. There is a strong candles. So instead of buying futures for a Nifty or Bank Nifty, you can go and buy option, current option, ATM option. You can always do that.
Sounds good. Can we enter if piercing candle is far away from 13 EMA? By Ganesh.
Better not to enter. Or if the piercing candle is strong enough, backed by the good volume, just decrease your position size and enter. Because if there is a strong trend, it will give you nice trending thing. But if there is a weak candle which is far away from 13 EMA, then the chances of SL is getting hit is more in this particular case, because 13 EMA has that power to pull back that price towards it.
Yes. So there is another generic question by Pranav. He says, you mentioned this can be applied to commodities. He's asking, how about Forex? Answer stays same. Dude, ultimately everything is price, and any asset class you can apply the principle as long as you have open, high, low, close numbers and an intraday data that is available.
Exactly. And if it is backed
So,
by volume, good.
superb. So there are some more questions coming up. Let's quickly jump to the next slide. Let Sachin quickly have a few minutes. Maybe Sachin, can you unmute yourself? And you have 5 minutes to go. Quickly, can you give a brief about
Let-
your solution?
Hello,
Just let me open
Ashok,
this
I'm
slide.
audible?
Yes, go ahead, Sachin.
Yeah, thank you, Ashok. Hello, traders. I'm Sachin Zavade from Binge Dexop team. Yeah, we are Espresso, Share Khan discount broking team. We are into, we have launched Espresso uh, and we are going to present on a Binge, which is a desktop application. Yes, next slide, please. It is designed for a traders for all kind of, if you are a swing traders, if you are intraday traders, yeah, if you are investors, yes, we have features which will cater all kind of users, which will help you out to make your life easy, speed and robustness, which we have introduced in this platform. Speaker talk about very good strategy, which is a very simple and powerful. And I will going to tell you about how you can use this particular strategy in our application. Next slide, please. Yes. So we have a real-time chart data where you can see chart for all the segments, whether it is a equity, derivative for like features and options. Then we support charts for the currency as well as for the commodity also. Then we have 80 plus indicators and 10 to 20 plus tools which can help you out to complete your analysis, and after applying a indicator, you see lot of the time you have to save the template. Here we have reduced your steps so that our system track you whenever you add any template on a chart. Just like here we have learned about the EMA. So whenever you have a plot EMA, we will save for you so that next time when you open a chart, it will be automatically open all the 3 MS for you. Next slide, please. After completing your analysis, next part come to you as a order management. So you have learned so much now about the order risk management. So we support all the kind of traders who are present here. So we have a very unique and simple but powerful tool which we call as a trade with the line. So as you can see in a slide chart, you will able to see 3 lines. So with those lines you can trade mark your trade easily, and with the double click you can place your orders. We have set, you can set the difference, just like if you are working with the risk reward, so you are following a 1:2 or any other differences, just like in the rupee terms or in the ticks terms, we support as well as that. And we also have a predefined order type and a quantity, so that if you follow your money management and as well as a very tight risk management, yes, we support you. So you can define your order type if you are looking for a MIS plus or a positional trader, yeah, and then you can define your quantity also. So on a particular trade, whatever the quantity you are looking for, you can mark or you can set before going into trade. And recently we have launched a split order. Like many of the times you place orders, and if it is above exchange limit, so order will get cancelled and it will, you will lose the time to take that trade. So for an example, if I want to give you, on a particular option contract, exchange allow 1200 quantity for a per order. Then if you place more than that, your system will not allow you to trade, or order will your order will get cancelled. So recently we have launched split order, where our system will not give you a cancellation, and if you are placing an order above the exchange per limit, our system will convert, or our system will slice it down so that you will not lose your trades. Yeah, thank you. Over to you, Ashok.
Thank you very much. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, here is a quick update on INTRAZON, the Amazon fund of trading strategies. So it's an application where you have 100% automated algo strategies readily available for traders. The salient features include 100% algo strategies, 100% transparency, risk return. All strategies are backtested, zero manual intervention. It's a cloud system with plug and play model, and it is a strategy as a service. For more details, log into www.stratazon.in. So next slide, please. So here is a free course for all the INTRAZON 2.0 followers. Friends, in the last conference of Option Omega 2.0, we conduct a special course called as the Panini Personal Premium Peel Strategy, a very good and fair strategy. This whole year, effectively, it has earned about 62% profit. Last quarter, it made about 17% profit. This quarter, it has been little dry. So far, it's just about 2% so far. To access this course, log into www.tradersgurukul.com, and on the right top corner, there is a search button. In that search button, just put the keyword Panini, P-A-N-I-N-I. And once you get it, you can click on it, add it to your cart, and it is for free. You can add it and you will have that recording for lifetime in the Gurukul website. You can access it whenever you want. So it's only for all of you. Please go ahead and grab it. With this, we'll move on to the next course of our session. Thank you. So coming back to the second phase of Q&A, let us pick up some more question. There was an interesting question to you, Swapnaja. So the question was, When the market starts at 9:15, is there a selection model to find which stock is which stock can I focus on, or I need to have some scanner in order to take it up?
See, basically, if you want to work in stock, you first just go through that pre-market thing. Okay, there you will get which stock is going to, open up in a gap up or gap down kind of thing, right? And you just can monitor whether they are actually, if it is opening gap up, whether they are sustaining the gap and they are continue their trade from there or not. So in that case, first, if they are continuing the trade, you will get what? The trending stock. If they are not continuing the trade, and you can get the trade against the trend stock. That's the first logic. The second logic would be just keep on seeing there are many sites which actually tells you which is doing great, which is percentage wise, which stock is 10% higher today, or which stock is 5% higher today. There are top 5 gainers, top 5 losers. Just go through that stocks and you can find it, which stock is actually trending in that particular day. And if their trend is strong, are you getting that multiple entries in that particular trend or not?
Sounds good.
So
the next interesting question is, when EMAs are in narrow band, is it advisable to do short straddle strangle on Nifty Bank Nifty? A question by
yes,
Tarun.
basically, see, the option selling is altogether a different thing. But in that particular narrow range, only option sellers can basically gain, right? Not option buyers. So yes, you can open that particular band for on any time frame. If you get such bands, you can open your option strangles or straddles, whatever. But if you know how to handle it when the trend starts getting, so if you know that, you can open it.
All right, sounds good. So next question is from Satvik Boba. He says, is there a way one can automate the process to check the stocks which are following this strategy out of all the stocks that are listed? Swapnaja?
Yeah, see, basically for that very point, from tomorrow, actually, I am starting my one community where we are going to do such community based activity. See, trading is not only about the strategy. If you have a backup of community as well, when there are particular people who are watching particular sectors, and if the strategy is same, okay, everybody is on the same page, but few people are watching few sectors, the other one is watching the other sector, and they know in particular in that sector which stock is performing well at that particular day. So I'm basically starting that session from tomorrow on my website. So for that you need that community support basically,
So just to add up to what you
because
said, Swapnaja, I think
one person cannot go through all the stocks which are going up and down at particular day. It's actually not possible for a single person to do so.
correct. So Swapnaja, one observation I have, since all
Mm-hmm.
your stories are mathematical and rule based in nature, they're all pure rules, right? There is no discretion in this whole story. That can be easily
Mm-hmm.
automated. We can build a scanner which will automatically scan things. Okay.
Okay.
And maybe we can write an AFL code in AMI broker or something like that. People can run it automatically. It will give a list of all the stocks which are close by. Only thing that you need to tell is what should be the bandwidth. For example, you have 3 moving averages, right? 13, 20 and 100. You need to tell Ashok
Mm-hmm.
maximum 0.5%, the range. You should tell the range between the first and the last, moving average. If you can define a number for it, it can be automated.
Okay. Maybe. Let's see in the future if we can do that.
Yeah. So other indicators like RSI and pivot points have any role in this logic? If does, then please explain. By Chaman Kumar.
No. As I said again, I am telling you this, that always use whatever strategy you're using, use it with minimum indicators. Don't get confused with the indicators, because then the execution affects. Execution is very much necessary, and if you put so many indicators, if you want so many validations from the lot many indicators, then you're not going to execute that strategy properly. So for whatever logic I have explained today, for that, those 3 EMAs and the volume is actually good enough, and that piercing candle, it is good enough. And you will mint, I mean, people are minting money with that particular logic. You can ask my followers on Twitter or on YouTube channel. So they are minting money in the trending market.
So, Swapnaja, what is the success rate of this strategy as compared to others by
As I
Sujay
said,
Paul?
it's 60 to 65%, which I actually claim. Of course, it has more to it, but I don't want to give any fancy number like whatever it is. I'll always claim that it is 60 to 65%. Do back testing, get the confidence, and then only deploy your own money.
Sounds good. So is there any significance of using a 3-minute candle in place of a 2-minute or a 5-minute?
The thing is 1 minute is way quicker candle to handle for many traders. Okay, I use 1 minute candle time frame for scalping basically. Why 3 minute? See, why not 5 minute? Basically, for me, 5 minute is a useless time frame because you don't get the entry early, and then because of if you know my famous strategy of 2 bullish candle and RSI 3 about 80-20, many people who knows me knows that particular strategy. In that particular thing, what I used to find difficulty that the SL is very big in 5-minute candle because the SL is like 10 minutes away, but in 3-minute time frame my SL is very less, and if there is a trend, if there is a trade, and I can get that particular trade in 3 minutes also with the lesser SL than the 5 minutes. So this is the thing. That's why 3 minute is the best for intraday, the best.
Sounds good. That was a logical answer. Okay, Justin is having one interesting question. He says, why are we not monitoring volume of the candle which is breaking the swing low or high?
We are monitoring. That's what I'm saying. The piercing candle, which is backed by the volume, will give you the sure shot trade. He must have not listened to it.
Okay. So one more logical question is, so how long we should go backside to confirm this concept of overlapping?
Sorry, I didn't get it. Like overlapping of EMS?
Yeah. So how further backside we need to go? Is
We
there
just
any
need to
duration?
wait when they are getting apart. If they are overlapping each other, if they are getting merged into each other, why to open the trade? We need to wait when they are getting apart from each other, and then only we are going to get the trend also. You just backtest this and you will see whenever there is a merging or overlapping of the EMAs, the price actually gone nowhere. It is just a choppy market or it is a directionless market. So why to open a trade there? Just wait for it. Intraday player doesn't mean that you have to trade daily, but intraday player, it means that whenever there is a trend intraday, you have to catch it. You have to skilled enough to catch it. And these are the skills. You should wait for your time to come. You should wait for that trend to get activated, and then only risk your hard-earned money into the market. Just don't take random trades.
Sounds good. Sounds good. That's quite comprehensive. Great. Cool. Sounds good. I think we have taken most of the important questions, Swapnaja. We can move ahead with the next step.
Which is?
Post Q&A. What next?
Thank you.
Okay. So you have any signing off notes, Swapnaja, for the audience?
Well, I will say to all of the listeners of this webinar, first backtest whatever I've told you, whatever I've said, because these are my observation over the years. And before putting your money into it, just open the chart and backtest whatever I've told you today. Okay, and then only you'll get the confidence, and then only you will have that courage to stay into the trade at least up to the 1:2. And if you are an intraday trader, you have to be disciplined. Otherwise, as I said earlier, you're just making your broker rich and you're not making yourself rich. So stop making your broker rich, okay? So better open the trade only when there is a possibility of a trend, and then be in a trend at least for 1:2. And if you can catch that entire trend with the placing of the TSLs, then nothing like it. So I wish you all the best for your trading journey ahead. And thank you, Ashok, for inviting me.
Superb, Swapnaja. So friends, how was the first day of the show? I hope every one of you enjoyed the conversation today. Just to give you an update, friends, you can have the recording access by tomorrow morning. So tonight, my team will be sharing the videos and the concerned authorities will upload the videos in the repository. As you all know, it will be available from tomorrow for those of you who have missed the session. That's a quite interesting session today. It was definitely a good way to kick off the second version of INTRAZON. I'm sure this session will help all the traders to apply the methods taught by Swapnaja Sharma in their day-to-day trading going ahead. Well, Swapnaja, on behalf of our media partner, Money Control Pro, our title sponsor, Espresso, a Sharekhan company, and my extended Traders Gurukul family, we convey our regards for sharing your valuable knowledge to our INTRAZON 2.0 family members.
Thank you, Ashok.
Thank you so much for that. So friends, that's the story for today. I hope every one of you enjoyed the show. I look forward to talk to you guys again tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. sharp with yet another interesting session. Until then, signing off, Ashok Devanampriya from Traders Gurukul. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.